Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. EA dropped one of the most generational icon picks ever, but they made it 9 squads and 900,000 coins. But this bad boy is absolutely insane, and despite it being so expensive, of course we all want to do it. Now, if you want it free, you're in the right place, and all you've got to do to say thank you is drop a like down below, and of course subscribe. As usual, if you want to improve the rest of your team, well, if you can't afford your favorite players, and trading to them just isn't realistic, and of course you don't want to give EA money, then playhub.com is exactly what you need. They take the company from the equation and has you buying coins directly off other players, which means you get far cheaper prices as well. You can buy and sell from the same account, so whether you want to buy your favorite player or you pack someone insane and you want to sell them, Playhub has you covered. Playhub protects both you and the seller, so every single transaction is 100% secure, and you can finally get your favorite players without breaking the bank. Make sure to use my link in the description and enjoy your new team. First of all, I will add the clip of me getting my player at the end. Now, I thought I got a fat L. We got Esso. He costs 1 million coins if you were to buy him on the market. His SBC is 800,000 coins. So relatively, he is a 1 mil player, effectively. He's got 4-star, 5-star. It is a nice card, but I thought it was an L. Then I went on Twitter. When I went on Twitter, I saw what everyone else got from this SBC, and I no longer think that Eto is an L. They really have done a lot of people dirty. So what I would say is be warned, if you're doing this SBC, it is not a guaranteed dub, but it's your best chance at getting some of these insane immortals, and it's a 1 of 1. I assume it's going to refresh in a few days, but absolutely crazy that I got absolutely mudded. Now, first of all, let's talk about the free stuff. We've got your daily play. That's going to be a shoe-in for some easy packs. I mean, first of all, your daily reward that you get is fairly good, and then obviously you've got the free packs you do for actually doing the daily play. You've then got your TOTS daily login, which, as you can see, once again, some very good stuff. Obviously finishing off with an 85-2 and an 87-2. So a lot of you won't do this SBC today. If you are crafting from the ground up, it might take you a day or two, and part of that is just going to be getting some of these rattled off, because it is really going to be a big contribution for a lot of them. You can see this SBC here. We get a Yomi, who I can use as a contribution. We've got an 84-7. We've got a few things there that are fairly helpful to getting these done. Now, what I would bear in mind when looking at this line of objectives, one thing that's actually very good is your weekly rush. Now, you can do all of these in the 70k points. So if you look at me, this is what I usually do. I do half of the rush objective for the first one, and then I complete it with the second one. So you can see here, I will complete this rush objective while completing the rest of these, and I will walk away with a fair few packs and even some easy players to just put in. Obviously, this is a huge SBC, so we need a lot. So I would also focus on the season pass. I mean, for me, if I get 1,350 season points, I will have everything all the way up to level 30, which I think, if we look at the rewards, not only am I getting some benefits for my players, we are getting a ton of packs. We're getting things like ping pass, 84-5s, tradable 83-10s. We're getting Martinez and Van der Beek, who, you know, realistically, Martinez for me, as nice as this card looks, goes straight into an SBC. It's a 94 card. He just doesn't get in my team unless he has quick step or like one of the running play styles. He's just not getting in my team. So once again, 84-10 here I would take over Thompson, just because you've got a better chance of getting a couple tots in there. You've got 85-2s. You've got a lot in this run. If you're on the premium season pass, just by getting level 30 or level 20, sorry, you are going to get obviously to level 30, and then you have a generational run of things that you get. So I'd absolutely, if you can, just bounce a few things off of the season pass, and you should be in a very good position. Easy ones, weekly play gets you about 1,500 if you do all of it. Weekly play completionist then gets you a Bundesliga team of the season, which of course is likely just going to be a contribution towards the rest. So we can go to the store, we can have a look if there is like a 10 coin pack or anything like that. I have a feeling, based on what I've got back from, you know, everything else, they probably won't. There's not really anything that's worth it in the store at the moment. We don't even have, like, I mean, we have the 94 2s, and we have 2 of those. I mean, are they worth it? Maybe 50-50 on that, but let's talk about that in another video. Now, the 84-7, as you can see here, guaranteed walkout pretty much. Martinez there, a few 85s, a few 84s. Realistically, all of this we would just use to build up other SBCs. Back in the shot. Sorry. That's alright, it's funny. I've got an 83-5 here, actually a little bit better than the 84-7, to be fair, but you know, none of these packs are ever going to be insane. Now we're going to go over back to the store, the SBCs, and this is where you're basically going to whittle away at this SBC. Bear in mind, most of those squads are 89, 90, pretty heavy hitters. So we need 83 14s, we need 83 10s. We pretty much need all of these completed. Now, I'd avoid the 85 2 of 3s initially. Once you've crafted everything else, you can craft this. You just have to remember, crafting this isn't really going to help towards the end goal, realistically, which is why I'd leave it till later on, purely on the basis of it just realistically, you know, as I say, it's going to be a dud. You know, more than likely, this is not going to be an SBC that gets you players that you're happy with. So it's not something that you want to waste a load of fodder on when realistically one of these is also 183.14. But I've completed all three of them to show you what they look like. Bear in mind, I've had very bad luck in them so far. I mean, you can see there an 89 and 85. Bear in mind that in order to do this SBC, I've had to put in an 85 and an 86 and 85. So, you know, this is, you can see that absolutely not worth it. You know, that was a terrible set of players from that SBC. Not worth it at all. So that's why I direct you to the 83.14 first. Also, it's easier to complete. You can use a team of the season. The one tough thing about having the team of the season, the team of the week requirements in a lot of them is that we can't really complete them without having to complete an SBC first, which is a little bit frustrating. So for a lot of us, you've got to go complete the team of the week SBC, then you can go and do the 83.10. So your easiest bet is to do this one first, then move on to the 83.10, because from this you'll get a lot of the 83 rated players. You'll then be able to do the gold team of the week SBC. You can see I've already used mine on the ones that we got from yesterday, and what I will say is the result was not great. I was not very happy with that. What I also will say is I got Ian Wright, Eto'o and Rooney as my options. So bear in mind, I thought that Rooney card was meant to be bonkers, so a little bit disappointed that he basically isn't. Well, maybe got a crazy card, at least one of them, but yeah, Eto'o, I mean, Eto's not bad. It's a little bit of a sad day when we're on stream, we're excited. I think I was the first person to get it completed. I might not be, you might be able to tell me I'm not, but I'm pretty sure I was one of the first people to do that SBC like in the world, because I literally routed it from the second it came out and I had all the players to do it, so I didn't have to buy anyone. And if we'd have got R9, that would have been cool. That would have been really cool, but you know, it was good content. It's always good content to do an SBC like that. A little bit disappointed with the result, but as I'm saying, obviously we do need to do is our base things like our super silvers, and we also need to direct ourselves to those mini bits of the grind. You've got your super daily silver, the grind, that kind of stuff. That's obviously very simple. They work into each other very, very well, and that's an easy part of it. Now, what I would say is once you've done all of those, Premium Mixed League is going to be a really easy method to help you out. But one thing that you should try is spamming the Bundesliga packs. The only reason is because those Bundesliga packs, realistically, for the most part, are going to give you a lot of Team of the Seasons, because that's where all the Team of the Seasons are. They're all in the Bundesliga, or obviously got the Super League as well, I think, which is obviously where Osimhen and the likes are from. But they're obviously, you know, unless you're getting Osimhen, they're a bit stinky in terms of rating as well. So if you go for the directed, you should be in a position where you actually get a lot of solid players that are at least going to get you a contribution towards this SBC. Now, obviously, what we're going to do here is pop open this Bundes one, because I think this Bundes one has once again a better chance than most at getting us something good. Now, if this video does help you at all, obviously drop a like down below. Make sure to subscribe. You see here, of course, we're right. We're going to get a team of season there. It's not great. It's goalkeeper, but a tots is a tots. We got Borgerazer, which is a 92. We've then also got a load of 85s. The one thing that's negative about the Bundesliga is if you don't get a tots, the other players all are gold rare, because all the good players are in team of the season. We should see a few tots in the 83.14s. I don't know how good these are at the minute. My ones from yesterday were horror. Obviously, you can see most of my club is emptied because of that SBC that I've done. And we've got our second one. Still no team of the season, which is a little bit gutting. 3 and 0 team of the seasons. You can see where I'm going with this. We are not getting a lot. We did get a 90 rated player, and Bellingham will be a team of the season, so I guess that counts-ish. And 4 without a team of the season. That's absolutely gutting, but it is how the cookie crumbles on this game. I know, I expected it. Now, all you've got to do to make me feel a little bit better is make sure to subscribe and enjoy watching me disappointed over Eto'o. The new icon pick completed. The Immortals icon pick. 93 plus Encore icon player pick. Bro, if you don't get a dub, I'm going to be angry. Bro, if I don't get a dub, I'm going to be angry too. This is going to be in a video. We got Who Are You Hunting? Good luck. Can we get some good lucks in the chat? I want to see a few good lucks. I would take R9, any variation of R9. I'll take any variation of Pele. I would take Immortals Eusebio, I think it is. I'll take Immortals Ham. I'm gutted if we get... I'll take a big defender as well. Get some good lucks in the chat. Shout out to you lot. We are popping it open. Right, first one. Who we got? Eto'o. I've already got him. That is mud. Oh no, this is awful. That is so bad. Is that good? Is Rooney a dub? Oh, I think I've actually been mudded here, guys. I think that's actually really bad. Oh my god. How much is Eto'o? I don't know how I feel about that, you know. I feel like we've been done dirty there. I don't think Eto'o's that good. I really don't think Eto'o's that good. He plays left wing. 4-star, 5-star. I mean, he's not bad. I don't actually already have Eto'o. I was wrong about that. Eto'o goes in my team at left wing, I think. I think Eto'o definitely goes in at left wing. It's not... Yeah, it's an L. I mean, how much did the pick cost? Let me have a look how much the pick cost. Did I get a dub in terms of the pick value? SBCs, active SBCs, icon, pick. The pick's 916k. I got a mil player, so it's not really a dub at all.